It looks like a bird's just shit itself. It's all right. Hi everyone, welcome back. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be tackling the bodywork of the Mito. We're going to be giving it a clean up. And we're going to be trying to get as much of the scratch damage out as much as possible. We're going to be tackling the inside. We're also going to be trying to get the headlight trims off. The wife is currently trying to do that at the moment. We're going to have a look under the engine bay just to see kind of what sort of condition it's in, what fluids it needs. Once we've done all that, we'll see what the overall condition is and then understand what we need to do next. So first things first, we're going to give the panel a wipe down. Now with this, I want to try and do everything or as much as possible ourselves. So we're just going to give it a quick detail just to get rid of all this dirt and grime so we can get nice access to this point here. And what we'll do is we're then going to work our way down the panel, give it a good clean up and then see what it comes out like. So let's get started. So we're going to be just using quick detailer and then I was going to be using some Scratch X just to see kind of what it comes out like. So let's get cracking. All right, let's just give it a quick clean. Doesn't have to be perfect, we just need to get that surface dirt off. There we go, just so we can see what we're working with. There we go, right, let's just, oh my god, look at the state of that. Minging. Right, there we go, and then let's just give it a quick buff down. There we go. So we can see a little bit better now what we're working with. So, is that dry? Yes, that'll be fine. Let's just give it a quick on these bits, because this is where I'm going to be doing the majority of the work. So there, it doesn't matter about streaks for now. There we go. All right. Wash down, done. Oh, right then. So let's get cracking. So there we have it. If you remember what it looked like before, there is some surface scratches there, which I think a touch-up pen and a clay bar might get out, but predominantly the bulk of that marking has come out all the way down the panel. And then the other part needs a clay bar. Can you see it in the camera? There's like a bird poo mark, which looks like it has stained the paintwork. So I'm going to make a start. I'm going to finish off the rest of this panel, carry on going down all this passenger side, and I'll show you the results in a minute.
A few moments later.
So we're going to start right at the front, and we will slowly move our way down the panel. Now I must say, it has actually come up pretty clean. Now, yes, there are some marks. So if we look on the door here, there are some scratches that are a bit deeper, but a touch-up pen should clean those up quite nicely. A clay bar should get the remainder of these marks out, but for just a quick once over with Scratch X, I'm happy with that. It looks so much cleaner. From afar, you wouldn't even notice. So far so good. Now let's tackle the remaining bits that need to be done around the front. So here we are, a day later. It started raining, so I had to finish up. But what we've done, so we've cleaned up the side. I gave it a quick, just sponge wash. I didn't give it a proper detail. One thing is for sure is this car had not had a wash in a very, very long time. It was absolutely filthy on the outside and inside. So let's have a quick walk around and show you what we've done. Now we'll start down on the front bumper. This actually needs sanding down and repainting, so I'm going to get a kit to kind of do that with matching paint. We're going to be replacing the lights and the headlight trim, so we're not going to worry about those. And let's come around. And here we go. This is the passenger side. This is the side that had the majority of the damage. But as you can see, it's looking nice and tidy now. Some scratches which need a touch-up pen, and I think with another once over with some polish, maybe a clay bar, those will come out as well. But other than those blemishes, the actual paintwork isn't in that bad a condition. And then if we keep coming around, so again, even down the side, looks fairly clean. Then around the back, so even with just a sponge wash, it has come up 10 times better than it was. Now let's have a look at the interior. Now if you remember, the interior was absolutely disgusting. So now again, we haven't given it a proper detail, just a quick once over. So dashboard is looking a lot cleaner. We've given it a bit of a hoover. We have attempted some of the stains, they're still there. I think I need to get real deep into those. But seats have had a hoover and a clean. And then in the back, again, looks a lot nicer than it did before. Now, if I come in, now if you remember, down here is where, with predominantly, it was basically a cornfield. So again, we've got all that up. So it does look a lot nicer in here now. Now what happens next will be dictated to from Thursday. This goes in for its MOT Thursday, so we'll see what the outcome is with that, what it needs doing. So that will dictate kind of what the next steps are. I've got some headlights coming, so we're going to get those fitted. So we'll do a video on that and a bit of, in the engine. But for now, here she is. 225 quid, not bad. See you on the next video. Thanks everyone.